I don't think I
Good evening, everyone. This is Linda Green here from Florida. The hands are in the chat. If you can't find them, they are in the chat.
don't see them. Chat. What do I?
The chat's at the very bottom, and it says chat. I've posted them there with the numbers that we will talk about this evening. Hands 3, 6, 8, and 11.
Yeah, I see it now. Thank you.
Okay, that's very good. Excellent. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring up hand number 3 and share the hand with you. At the moment, we've got number 2 up, but I'll put up number 3. So we can do that one for you. And if there's anything you'd like to know about the bidding, let me know. Looking at the south hand, we have too many points to open, 1 no trump. So we are going to open our longest minor, 1 diamond. And we're going to overcall 1 spade. Now, overcalls of 1 spade do not guarantee 6, but they definitely guarantee 5 and 2 honors. So it could be 6, but this happens to be 6. But an overcall must have 2 honors. You don't want to do it with 1. If it's a 6-card suit, you can do it with 1. It falls under suit quality. And North has to make some kind of move. Now, North hasn't got enough points to bid 2 hearts. In order to bid at the 2 level, we need 11 or more high card points. So when we make a negative double, which it is, we guarantee 4 hearts. We do not guarantee 5 or 6, but it just says, partner, I have at least 4, and I have 6 points, unlimited. Negative doubles are unlimited in point count. But if you are good enough to bid at the 2 level, we never can bid a 4-card heart suit. It has to be 5. So here we're going to double just because we do not have 11 or more points. Now, East cannot bid at all. East cannot support with spades, with 4, 3, 3, 3, and those few points. It's better that East doesn't do anything. And now South has to bid the limit of her hand. So South jumps to 2 no trump. And 2 no trump is 18-19, and it guarantees a spade stopper. It's the only way we can show our point count. A 1 no trump would show 12-14. And if we had 15-17, we would have opened 1 no trump. So 2 no trump shows 18-19. Pass by West, and now North has to re-evaluate the hand. Number 1, we didn't have a 4-card heart suit. We didn't have a 5-card heart suit. We had a 6-card heart suit. So looking at the hand for length, we re-evaluate. We have 4 in the ace of diamonds. We have a singleton spade, which is worth 3 extra. So that makes 7. And if partner is going to have 18-19, we have enough for a game. So it's your duty to bid 4 hearts. Now, transfers are off in this position because we've got a lot of bidding in this hand. We only do transfers when there's no interference bidding, okay? Lots of conventions are off once there's interference bidding. So 4 hearts is the contract. We know partner has at least 2 to bid 2 no trump. Partner cannot bid 2 no trump with a singleton. So we know we have an 8-card major suit fit. It happens to be 9. So we got a bonus. And we're going to get the lead of the 6 of spades. Now let me talk about why we lead the 6 and not the 10. When your partner makes a bid of a suit and you have not supported your partner, it is very important to tell your partner the length of your suit. If you lead high, partner would think it's a singleton or a doubleton. So leading low, looking at the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5 says, partner, I've either got a 3-card suit or a 4-card suit. Before we grab our ace, we've got to look at the hands together as a declarer. In the heart suit, we have no losers. In the spade suit, we have no losers. We have 1 diamond loser and 3 club losers. And the dangerous hand is the East hand. If East gets in, they can swallow up the king of clubs, and we never want to let East in. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn about exchanging one trick for another trick, being a loser. We've always got a diamond loser, no matter what we do. So in order not to let the East hand ever get in, put up the 9. They're going to win the queen, the lowest of touching, and you're going to drop the jack. What are they going to return? They can't harm you. If they come back a trump, that's fine. If they come back a spade, we will throw away our diamond, which was a loser anyway. So whatever they're going to come back, most probably they're going to come back a spade. And now you can throw away your 2 of diamonds. It's a loser. We're just giving up one for the other. Now let's look at the diamond suit. In the diamond suit, we had 8 between us. And when we're missing 5 cards, the percentage of them breaking, 3 and 2, is 68% of the time. So what we need to do is play the ace of hearts just to see that everybody follows. Well, that's good news. And we can play the king of hearts. And we'll leave the queen of hearts as our taxi. Now we're going to set up the diamonds and use our queen of hearts as our entry for all the diamonds. We're going to play a small diamond to the ace. We're going to play another one back. And now, in order to not be over-trumped, we're not sure who's got the jack of diamonds. We will then ruff with the jack of hearts. No one can over-ruff us. Nobody. And now we've set up this beautiful diamond suit. So what we did really was just give up a loser for a loser. We exchanged one. So rather than lose a diamond trick, I'd rather give up the spade to keep the East hand out. Now we can go back to dummy with the last trump. And now we've got 2 beautiful diamonds to throw away 2 clubs. And we don't have to be worried about our king of clubs being swallowed up. We've at least got 2 discards. And that really helped a lot. And now we don't care what happens. We'll give you a club. And now we should all make 5. The rest are ours. Making 11 tricks. Are there any questions, everyone? I want you to reevaluate your hands. There were 6 hearts here, not even 5, not even 4. For every card you're not known to have, you can add 2 extra points for the length, as well as your shortage. And that's why we must accept and go to game. Any questions? You can do it in the chat if you want. Otherwise, I will get on to the next one.
So the real key is for north to double in the bidding sequence.
What did you want to know?
I said the real key to this hand is for
Was the
north to
negative
double.
double. Absolutely. It's essential that you show that heart suit. As I said, it could be 4. It doesn't have to be 5 or 6, but you've got a hand where you've got a diamond fit. So you upgrade your hand. Now, if you had a singleton diamond, I'm not so sure I'd want to double because I don't fit with my partner. The minute I fit with my partner, having opened a diamond, my singleton spade makes my hand much stronger. And that's why we should negative double. It's part of hand evaluation. Singleton in partner suit, you downgrade your hand. When you fit and the singleton outside, you upgrade your hand. And that's very important because the minute we start bidding, we upgrade, we downgrade all the time. And that's how we get to wonderful contracts. We don't keep the same. Any questions? Okay. I'm going to load number 6. Looking at the East hand, I want to talk about opening one no trump. This is something I want you to remember. There are many hands where you've got a bad 6-card minor. And if you had a bad 6-card minor, we would treat this as a no trump shape. But once you have a 6-card major, never ever open a no trump, because this is definitely a 1 spade opening. But I have opened a no trump with 2 doubletons and a bad 6-card minor. So here we're going to open 1 spade. South cannot make a takeout double. When you make a takeout double, you guarantee at least an opening hand, and we're short in points. So please pass this hand without a doubt. And now West has a spade fit and in the minimum range, and we'll bid 2 spades. And that's all West can do. You've got 6 high card, 7 with a doubleton heart, and we've got nothing more to say, and North will pass. And now we get back to hand evaluation. My partner took me for 5 spades, but I have 6 spades. So for every card I'm not known to have, I usually add 3 points, but lots of teachers teach 2. So I don't mind if you add 2. Okay? So looking at the high card points on this hand, 7 in the clubs, 3 in the hearts is 10, 5 in the spades is 15. We're going to add 2 points for the length in the spade suit for every card we are not known to have. That's 17. Then we're going to add 1 for the doubleton club, which is 18, and 1 for the doubleton diamond, which is 19. And 19 and 6 is 25, and we must get to game. Now, I don't know how many of you got to game, but this is all about re-evaluating a hand evaluation. So we should all be in 4 spades on this hand. I want you to really start looking about evaluating your fit when you fit. Okay? Are there any questions before we carry on? Okay. Everyone seems to be happy. So let's go on. The Queen of Clubs promises the Jack. When you have Queen Jack 9, it's considered a full sequence. The only card missing is the 10. When one card is missing, you leave the top, whether it's a suit contract or a no trump contract. Before we play, we're going to look at our losers. In the spade suit, we have 10 cards. We do not have the Queen, we do not have the 10. If the Queen, 10, and 1 was missing, we can only pick it up from the north side. So we would always play a spade to the king in case south shows out. Then we can finesse. So we've got hopefully no spade losers. In the hearts, we have 1 loser. And in the diamonds, we have 2 losers. We have no club losers. So we're going to win the first trick with the ace. Don't tell people what you have. Play the small spade towards the king in case south shows out, but south's got 1. Well, that's fine. We have no problem. They broke. and we'll play another one back and draw all the children off the streets. And what will they discard? Most probably a club. Okay. Now we've got to get out the King of Hearts. So we play a small one. Second hand low. We're not sure where the Queen is. And you are controlling clubs, so they can't throw a heart loser away. And they're going to come back. And this time you'll take the Queen. Well, it's very important. You know for a fact that the clubs are redundant. You're not sure where the 10 is. Partner could have told you she had the 10 by dropping the 8 of clubs. You're not sure. So if you're not sure, looking at these diamonds, you've got to play partner either for the ace of diamonds or the king of diamonds. I would switch back to the low diamond. Now, your partner should help you, knowing you led the club and come back a club while you control the diamond suit. Well, the Jack of Hearts isn't going to help them for a discard anyway. So whether they take the Jack of Hearts or not and throw away a club doesn't help you. Never throw away a card you can trump. So that doesn't really help you. And now, all you have to do is give them the diamond. And that's the end of that. And now you should have all been in game. I wonder how many of you made this game. I mean, bid it. Never mind making it, just bidding it. That's what I'm concerned about. I see there's a question. A new message. Okay, sure. Pleasure, Janet.
So,
Okay, any questions on this hand, everyone?
so Linda, 6 people bid 3 spades and 3 people bid 4 spades.
Okay. Well, at least we've got 3 people to bid 4. I'd like the other 3 to bid 4 too, but now after today, they're going to reevaluate and they're going to know now to add for length in the suit where they're not known to have. They were taken for 5, but they had 6. So you either add 2 points, which most teachers teach, or 3 points. I add 3. That's what I've always done. That's how I was coached. But if you want to do 2, that's fine with me. Very good. Excellent. So at least we now know we're going to get to the right games. All right. So now we're going to get on to board number 8. All right. So the dealer is pretty strong. Have to open 1 spade. Pass by North. Now let's talk about reevaluation again, everybody. You see, this lesson today was to know how high. A lot of us are not sure how high do we go. And that's why I wrote all these suit contracts and no trumps, so you'll be able to reevaluate and know how high should I go. That singleton club is dummy points and worth 3 extra. So if we add the 7 and 3 is 10, the hand is really too good with a spade fit. So before you bid 3 spades on a 3-card suit, I'd like to hear the openers rebid. So I will just bid 2 diamonds showing 10 or more points and a diamond suit. And then by bidding 2 diamonds, the most important thing is to hear the openers rebid. An opener is far too strong to bid 2 no trump and has to jump to show 18, 19. 3 no trump says, partner, I've got 18, 19 points. And East knows there's no slam and converts it back to 4 spades. So it's very important the opener bids the limit of their hand, because 2 no trump would be 12 to 14. You got to jump to show that strength of your hand. Any questions? I'm waiting. Nothing? That was easy enough. Okay, good.
Linda,
Yes.
I thought if you had 18 to 19 points, you bid your suit first, then 2 no trump.
Yes, you do, but now in partner bid at the 2 level, you have to jump to 3 no trump. Because the cheapest no trump would be 12 to 14.
Okay.
So you got to jump. The minute your partner's bid at the 2 level, you're forced to now jump to 3 no to show the strength of your hand.
Okay.
1 over 1, 2 no trump, 18, 19. But a 2 over 1, you have to go to 3 no trump to show the 18, 19. Because the cheap, a new suit's forcing. 2 diamonds is forcing. So partner can't bid 2 no, because that's the cheapest no trump, and that would be 12 to 14. So you have to jump to show 18, 19, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Good. We leave the 2 of clubs. Let's look at the hand together, everyone. In the spades, we expect no losers. In the hearts, 2 losers for sure. In the clubs, we have 2 club losers, but look at dummy. Dummy can help us by trumping with the short trumps in the dummy. So it's very important that you do not draw the children off the streets. Not at all. It's your duty to make sure that you do not draw the children off the streets. And therefore, in this situation, it's going to go low club, king of clubs. Ace of clubs. Right. Now, before we draw trumps, it is your duty, all right, to ruff 1 club. Just 1 so far. We're going to ruff another 1. Okay, and now we need to ruff 1 more club. So I don't want to waste my diamond. I'd like to try a trump and see if they behave. So I'll take the little trump to the ace. It worked, right? Now I can take my 10 of clubs and trump it with the 8 of spades. So we took care of our losers with the short trumps in dummy. So far, we've lost no tricks. Now we need to get back to our hand to draw the trumps. So we're going to play a little diamond, and the queen dropped. And the ace took. That was a very ominous card. Let's make sure we draw the children first. They did definitely broke 3 and 2, just what we wanted. Now, let's go back to suit establishment, everybody. We had a 6-2 fit in diamonds. We have the ace of hearts as an entry. When that queen of diamonds dropped, it could be the queen jack. Easily. But I want to talk about looking at a singleton in the dummy. Anytime you see a singleton, either in your hand or in the dummy, expect that queen of diamonds to be a singleton too. It usually follows. So what you should do is take your 2 of diamonds and put in the 10. If it's queen jack, it doesn't matter anyway, but let's try. It's called the line of restricted choice. When the queen dropped straight away, I doubt if they had the jack. And Bob's your uncle, it was correct. Now you play the king. You throw away a heart. You trump a diamond. And now all your diamonds are good. And now you go to dummy with the ace of hearts. And then you take your two beautiful diamonds and you throw your heart away. And now you make 7. All of them. All of them. And that's how you make 13 tricks, everybody. Any questions? Suit establishment. A 6-2 fit usually breaks, but when I saw that queen of diamonds, I really felt that it was the line of restricted choice. I must take a finesse. They could fool me. Some people do. Any questions? Remember to ruff with the short trumps in dummy, everyone. That is the main thing about play of the hand. All right, hand number 11, and then I'll get on to the others that you wanted to know, whether you wanted the bidding or the play. Well, we can't open this one, so we're going to pass. Pass. You've got 2 5-card suits. It is your duty to open the higher one first, irrespective of the quality of the suit. Pass. And partner bids 1 no trump. 1 no trump is a point card. You can have a void. It shows 6 to 10 points. And South bids 2 hearts. Partner, I have at least 5 spades and at least 4 hearts. We don't know it's 5. But when you have a singleton in partner's first suit and a doubleton in partner's second suit, it is your duty to make a shutout, a drop-dead bid of 3 clubs. 3 clubs says to partner, partner, I heard you. I know you got spades and hearts. I guarantee you a singleton or a void in spades. I guarantee you I don't have hearts. But one thing I guarantee, I have my own 6 or 7 card suit, and I want to play in my suit. And that is called a shut out bid, a drop dead bid. That is the rule of 6. You can pick it up on all the last lessons I've given on the rule of 6. It's really important that we've got to know when to stop the bidding. It's not your business to go on bidding again. When you've bid 2 suits and partner's already limited her hand with 1 no, it's not your duty to bid anymore. They're on their own. Are there any questions about the rule of 6? Any questions? I really feel you must respect partner's bidding. She's on her own. She wants to bid it, that's her problem. You're not invited to bid anymore. The safest lead, of course, looks like the Jack of Diamonds. They've bid 2 suits and belong in clubs. They've got hearts and spades, so we've got to lead the unbid suit. Now, you West cannot put up the ace because if partner leads the Jack, declarer's got the queen. We don't want to give declarer the king and the queen. So if they play low, you'll play the 8, you like it, and let them win the queen. But let's look at the losers, everybody. In the club suit, we may have 2 club losers. We're not sure. We've got 7 between us. In the heart, no losers. In the spade, 1 loser. And in the diamonds, we really have 3 losers. So let's try and trump a diamond if the people are half asleep. And they may. They may very well be half asleep. But not with me. When you play a diamond and that king takes an ace and there's one trump in that dummy, just one, you've got to stop them from ruffing a diamond. You must stop them from ruffing a diamond. You come back a trump. Don't be scared. Just do it. Well, they've got choices. That 9 is a very ominous card. Putting up the ace, I would never do. I'd like to finesse with the jack and the king, a queen and the king. I'd put up the jack. They'll win the queen. And now they're going to play the 10 of diamonds. You'll throw away a spade. And now they've lost this diamond trick that you never thought they would lose, but they have. So now, what else can you play? Well, you don't want to play hearts. And they obviously have a singleton spade, so we've got to switch to the ace of spades. We have no choice. And another spade. Put in the 9. And your trumpet. Okay, so now we've got to hope and play the clubs. That was lucky. The king of clubs dropped. So your 10 and 8 can draw the 7 and the 6. That was even luckier. And now the rest are yours. You've got the high diamond, the 2 hearts, and the best club. And you're going to make 3. But I know for sure that you're in a much better contract of clubs than if you had to play in spades or hearts. It would be a total disaster because you've got a very bad break in the hearts and certainly a very bad break in the spades. Nobody wants to play in a 5-1 fit. And in the hearts, you expect partner to have 4. So you don't want to play in a 4-2 fit. That is why you must bid your own suit at the 3 level. Any questions? I'm looking. None? Okay. All right. So now I've got a request for hand number 4. Would you like the bidding or the play?
Both, please.
Both.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I don't know. Let me look at it. West will pass. And you certainly cannot open 2 diamonds with this hand. Your quality of your diamonds are revolting. And you've got queen to 3 in a major. When I open 2 diamonds, I like to be minor orientated. I don't like to have 3 to a top honor in the majors. And this hand is 3rd in hand. Right. You've got 2 choices. I'm a great believer that when I'm 3rd in hand and I'm short in the other major, I would open this hand 2 hearts. I would pretend that's a 6-card heart suit, only because I'm short in the other major. And now what are they going to bid? Are they going to bid 2 no trump? They've got enough points to show 15 to 18. I don't think they're going to pass. They could pass, but I think they want to show their point count. And if they open 1 heart, you're definitely going to bid 1 no trump. How did your bidding go?
It wasn't nothing like what you had.
They opened 2?
Yeah, so North opened 2 diamonds.
Oh no. And then East bid 2 hearts.
East bid 2 hearts.
Okay, so let's go back to the bidding that you had, because it is definitely against all principles of opening weak 2s to open in second seed vulnerable with 1 honor in the suit and expect partner to know that. I would never do that, but let's do it anyway. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Pass. pass, and now you expect what's going to happen?
Yeah,
Pass.
and as south, I bid diamonds.
Oh, you bid 3, but why wouldn't you bid no trump? Because if you've got a diamond foot, I would have counted 6 diamond tricks, thinking my partner's got the king. So I've got 6 diamond tricks to the ace queen, and I've got the club is 7, a heart is 8, and I'm sure I'll come home with 1 spade, 9. I would never support diamonds. I would always bid no trump.
Got it. Okay, that's where I made a
I
mistake.
would have bid 3 no trump. Sorry, 3 no trump by south. Immediately. Over 2 hearts. If you're not going to pass, then you've got to bid 3 no trump. Because my partner's got to have the king of diamonds. I would never imagine that my partner would open with 1 honor in the diamond suit. And you can make 3 no trump.
Yes. Okay.
So it's very simple. If they lead a heart, it's fine. And if they lead a spade, you're also fine, because you're going to finesse the diamond and you've always got an entry. If they leave the spade or they leave the heart, it depends on how, or just give up the king of diamonds so you're in control. Ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds. It all depends on the lead, okay?
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Good. Please don't open week 2's jack high. I don't know. I'm pretty controlled in first and second seat vulnerable. My partner must know what I'm opening on. All right. Hand number 7. Let's see what happens here. Well, we're going to pass the south hand, and we're going to pass the west hand. 1 no trump by north. Now, east has to do something. When I've got a void or a singleton, I love to do something. When I'm 6-4, I will always come in with my 6-card major. If I'm 5-4, I have a system of 2 clubs for the majors. So I'm definitely coming in on this hand with 2 hearts. If you play no system, it shows a 6-card suit. And it's going to go pass, pass, pass. And that's going to be the end of the auction. How did it go with you?
So I east did not enter. So as south, I bid 2 clubs Stamen, looking for a spade fit.
You must never bid with 7 points. You must pass 1 no trump.
That's what my partner told me, and I learned from her. So,
And also, I don't even bid with 8 points, because 8 points with no stuffing, I never bid over 1 no trump. So, especially a 4-3-3-3. So I passed these hands, and I would have just passed. I really would have. They can take the first 6 heart tricks. So you might have got into trouble.
right. Okay.
All right. Good.
Thank you.
Any other hands? None? Okay. Right. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, and we will discuss how high playing in no trump, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this evening. Have a great weekend.
Bye, Linda.
Bye.